Hi everyone, me again, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a different kind of video. It's a request from quite a number of you actually in the comments on my past videos. It's going to be a little chatty video talking about my diet and exercise regime, because a few of you may know that I've dropped a dress size recently because of my lovely new active hobby. So I just wanted to sit here and tell you about all the exercise that I do, what I eat on a daily basis, in the hope that it might help some of you guys, or you know, you're obviously interested, so I thought I'd sit down and have a ramble. I'll try and keep it as short as possible because I know I do ramble on a lot, so I'm going to split it into exercise and diet, and then I'm going to talk to you just quickly about a few of the things that I use when I exercise and what I wear and that kind of stuff. So let's get started. So at the start of 2013 I decided that this was going to be the year for me to experience as many new experiences as I could, to do as much stuff as possible and to learn a few different skills. So I taught myself how to play the guitar, I learned how to crochet, knit, and then I decided that I wanted to learn a martial art. So I texted my friend Scott, who is a kickboxer, and asked him where he does his kickboxing and if I could come and join in, and he said, oh, it must be fate because we've got a brand new class starting tomorrow with everyone's brand new, all kind of fitness levels, why don't you come along and join in? So I thought, excellent, it must be meant to be. So I dragged Beth along with me, and we went and endured our first kickboxing class, which was a nightmare. I nearly threw up on several occasions, as did she, and it really just highlighted how unfit we both were. Now Beth's 23, I'm 25. Not necessarily overweight, but I was just so unfit. I never did any exercise whatsoever, so this class was a real shock to the system for me. So like I said, it wasn't because I wanted to lose weight that I started all of this, it was actually because I wanted to be able to keep up at my kickboxing classes and get fitter so I could learn faster, really, that I started to go back to the gym. Now I've had this gym membership for about 2 years and I've probably only gone a few times, which is really silly because it's costing me a lot of money every month and I just wasn't using it. So I started to go back to the gym, and I kind of had a few mad months. I'd probably say like maybe 2 or 3 months where I was doing a lot of exercise, and I guess that's where the weight loss came from. So typically during that 3-month period I was doing 2 kickboxing classes a week, which are hour-long classes, and then the other days, 2 other days, I would be going to the gym. And then I think I had a mad 2 or 3 weeks where I was sometimes doing 2 hours of exercise a day. Like I would go to the gym, do an hour on the cross trainer, and then go to my kickboxing class straight afterwards and do an hour there, and I really enjoyed it, but I just got so into it that I just needed to take a step back and then think, hang on a minute, I've got other stuff to do, and when am I going to find time to do my crochet? So now it's kind of like evened out. My exercise regime nowadays looks like this. I have 3 kickboxing classes that I attend, one on a Monday, which is for an hour. The second one is kind of a fitness kickboxing class on a Tuesday, which is more sort of working on your core strength and the fitness that you need to sort of be able to keep up with the actual sport itself, and that's 45 minutes. And then another kickboxing class on a Thursday, which I am going to tonight, and that's a Muay Thai class, so it's just a little bit different, a few different moves in there to keep it interesting. And then I normally head to the gym on a Wednesday and sometimes do a run on a Saturday if I can be bothered. So yeah, I'm normally doing about 5 days of exercise a week, and if I haven't really got a lot going on, I will pop to the gym before a kickboxing class and do a quick hour on the cross trainer, but that is all I really do at the gym. When I head there, I don't sort of go around all the machines, I don't spend hours and hours there. I just plug myself in and just go for it for an hour on the cross trainer and do a lot of cardio. And then sometimes I hit the weight section and do some lateral pull downs, the big bar that you pull down there that does your back, and then the thigh ones where you sit there and you squeeze your thighs in and out. So I do a couple of reps on those, but that is really it when I go to the gym. I'm definitely not a gym buff. The gym still kind of scares me a little bit, but my kickboxing classes are so much fun. It's the real reason why I've sort of kept it up. If I had just been going to the gym, I really don't think I would have kept it up for as long as I have done, but because I really enjoy my kickboxing class and everybody's so nice there, I made some lovely new friends. I really thoroughly enjoy going, and the pad works great. It's such a workout, but it really is kind of like a total workout, kickboxing, because you've got all the work that you're doing on your arms, you do loads of leg work, you do obviously the fitness side and the cardio. It's I'm sweating by the end of it, put it that way. So I guess that's really all the exercise that I do. As for my diet, I eat really clean. During the week I would normally have a breakfast of maybe like 2 slices of whole wheat toast with Marmite and some dairy-free spread, and or even porridge with a banana chopped up inside, which is really, really yummy. And then at lunchtime I have fish, rice and salad. And then for an afternoon snack I try and eat as much fruit as possible, so like nectarines, bananas, apples, pears, anything really to sort of keep me out of that chocolate box. But I do have some kind of like sweet fruit cereal bars that I snack on if I am sort of desperate towards the end. And then for tea, normally I have a slice of whole wheat toast, again with scrambled eggs, and sometimes a bit of salmon or a bit of chicken or anything really that's sort of in the house, but I eat that after my workout, so I try and put as much protein in there as possible just to help my muscles sort of recover after I've done my exercise. But that's really it for my diet. At the weekends I go mad. I have whatever I want to, so I might go out for a meal on Saturday night, and I won't be picky and choosy at the menu. I think if you're going out for a meal, you just have whatever you want. So I don't kind of sit there and think, oh, I better not have that, or just have a salad please. No thank you, I'll have everything going on my plate, and I'll have as many glasses of wine or as many cocktails as I want to. I don't drink during the week, but at the weekend if I do fancy a drink, I'll have one, because at the end of the day I know my own body and I know my willpower, I know me, and if I started to say, well, you can't have that, then I'd just be like, but that's all I want in the world is that right now, and I get really, really miserable. So I don't deny myself anything, and to be honest, my office is awful for cakes and chocolate and sweets and everything that everybody brings in pretty much every single week, and I don't sit there and say you can't have one of those, because then all I'll be doing is like that all day, looking at the cakes and drooling over them, and nobody wants that. So if I want a cake, do you know what, I'll have one, because I'm doing so much exercise that I'll burn it off like that anyway. It doesn't really matter. But that, I think getting in that mindset has really sort of helped me keep it up throughout the past couple of months, and I've gone from a size 10 to a size 8, and I'm really, really happy with the way my body looks at the moment, and I'm just now maintaining things really. I do a lot of sit-ups in my classes, I do a lot of push-ups, so I've actually got like muscle definition where I didn't have any before, and I'm well, not so flat tummy now after an all-inclusive holiday for a week, but it's getting back there. And then, you know, really strong thighs, just kind of lean looking body shape I've got now. I'm definitely not skinny, don't want to be skinny. I want to be sort of, you know, solid and sturdy. So if I do decide to go and fight when I'm a little bit better at my kickboxing, I won't step in the ring and everyone just laughs at me because they think they can snap me like a twig. That's not cool, that's not a kickboxer's body. So yeah, I've just kind of got a lean, toned body, and I'm really, really happy with it. So as for what I wear when I exercise, I've got an array of stuff. I've had a lot of things sent to me by different companies to try out and review on the blog, so I've got quite a few blog posts which I'll link below if you wanted to read and check out anything. But as for my tops, these are just like plain vest tops that I pick up from Primark for like £2, because it gets really hot in the kickboxing classes, and it's unattractive, I know, but I sweat like a beast when I'm exercising. I'm not ashamed. So they just go in the wash every time, and I really can't afford to sort of buy really expensive tops, and there's no point because you're just going to sweat in them and then wash them and sweat in them and wash them. So I just buy really cheap vest tops from Primark. As for the bottoms, I've got some leggings from Matalan. I've got some leggings that I picked up from Sports Direct. I've been sent some from a company called Zaggora, which make you sweat buckets. And it's really unattractive, but they bloody work. So I sometimes wear those. I've got all kinds of different leggings, but you can pick them up from anywhere. Like I said, Primark do some gym wear, and if you're just going to be sweating in it and then washing it, it's going to get wrecked eventually, so there's no point spending loads of money. The only thing that I would recommend spending a bit more money on is a decent sports bra. So I've got a shock absorber sports bra, and I've also got a Panache Sports Bra, which is good for ladies with a larger bust. Unfortunately, I don't have that problem anymore. I did when I first started, so my Panache Bra was brilliant for that extra support. Beth absolutely swears by hers. But now unfortunately, I've lost a bit of the boobage. My shock absorber is absolutely brilliant. It's a zip up at the front. I've done a full review on it, and it keeps everything sort of tight and where it needs to be. Trainer wise, I've got the new Nike Flex Runs 2013. I have mentioned these in a favourites video before, I think, because I'm head over heels in love with these trainers. They're wonderful. I wear them in the fitness part of my kickboxing and also at the gym. For the actual kickboxing bit, I normally just do it bare feet, but these are amazing. They're so comfortable. They really are very flexible. They're kind of aerated as well, so your feet don't get too hot, and you know what, they're damn cool looking trainers too. If you're going to exercise, you may as well look good while you're doing it, and I really love these. They're absolutely brilliant for running, aerobics, whatever you want to do. They're a really good all-round trainer. I think they were about £65, which sounds like a lot of money, but you've got to look after your feet, and if you haven't got trainers that fit you when you're doing exercise, you could cause some serious damage. So I would definitely recommend these. And then the other thing that I use is my Slendertone. I know it's a little bit of a cheat, but I do a lot of sit-ups as well, but I have a bit of a dodgy lower back, so sit-ups can sometimes really hurt me. So I was sent a Slendertone to try out by Slendertone, and it honestly works. I was a little bit dubious about it at first, because I thought, what, you just stick it on, you sit there and you just twitch for a bit and it makes you, it gives you abs. Yeah, right. But it actually does. I've done a full blog review on this with before and after photos as well, which are pretty incredible, I think, for 6 weeks worth of use. So I will pop a link to that in the info bar below if you want to check that out. I absolutely love it. You just sit there with it on you for about 30 to 40 minutes, put it up to the setting that you can handle, and you can see your muscles contracting when it's on. You can really feel it when you bump it up high. And then sometimes if I've used it quite a bit, I can really feel my stomach has done some work the next day. You can't just buy one of these and sit there with it on, eating a chocolate bar in front of the telly and expect it to make you thin and give you washboard abs. It doesn't work like that. I'm really sorry. I was sad that it didn't work that way too. But if you are sort of exercising, like I had quite a bit of extra fat around my belly, that just seems to be where I carry a lot of it, so doing the cardio and doing the kickboxing helped to get rid of that fat, and then using my Slendertone helped the muscles come through. So you do need to sort of put that effort in the first place, and of course if you're not eating clean, you're never going to get the proper washboard abs that you want anyway. So the diet is important, but this really does help. And like I said, because I have back problems, this is just a godsend for me. So I stick this on every time I come back from my kickboxing lesson. And I just, you know, it just adds an extra, what, 120, 150 sit-ups on there while I'm just sat doing a bit of blogging, so it's brilliant. But yeah, check out the full review that I've written on this on my blog. Everything's going to be in the info bar below, so that's good. So that's about it, guys. That is my diet and exercise regime for you. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do leave me a comment below, let me know what you thought about it. If you've got any sports that you enjoy doing, or if you've got any kind of like healthy fitness tips, leave them below. I'd love to take a look through those. But don't forget to give this video a giant thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it, and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. And come and follow me on Twitter. I'm at xameliax. I love to have a chat with you all. It's really nice. But yes, until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye! And last but not least, Barry M have also released 3 eye and cheek palettes, and this is my favourite of the 3. It's the Natural Glow palette. Now, I am head over heels in love still with my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, and also the Naked Basics, and this is a fantastic dupe for the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, because this is £6.50 and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you get 6 eyeshadows and 1 little cute blush there on the end. But these